Welcome to my video. Today I'm going to show you how to fill this heavy bag. I bought it online on Amazon and I'll leave a link to all the parts. It's a pretty nice bag. It said it was leather, but it's not really. It's some kind of vinyl or plastic. And it's got a loop on the bottom here if you want to attach it on the floor. And then at the top here we've got our straps to hang it from the ceiling. And it has 4 of those. And at the top it's got a flap with the zipper. So when we're done filling it, we'll just zip that up. Then to fill the bag, we're going to use this concrete. No, not really. We're going to use this play sand. I just picked this up at Home Depot. Next we'll need some plastic bags, and then we're going to fill each of these bags with sand, and then we're going to wrap them in duct tape to make sure that the sand doesn't leak out. You'll also need a scale so we can weigh out each ziploc bag with 10 pounds of sand. I use this broom handle to push down the fabric into the punching bag. I'll show you more about the fabric in a second. This is part of the hardware to hang the bag. This is the part that's going to attach in the ceiling, and it's got a swivel so the bag can move around freely. It's going to get attached into the studs using this. Give you 2 of those and some washers. I also bought this spring that attaches to the ceiling. I thought it would alleviate some of the banging around that the bag might create. This will attach to the spring, and that will go to the heavy bag. And that's all of our hardware. You'll need some fabric. You can use some old clothing or go to a thrift store and buy some old blankets. Take off any buttons. You don't want those to poke through the bag. Cut the fabric into small pieces like you see here. For the cushioning on the top and the bottom of the bag, I found these old towels and traced a template using the lid of the bag. You could also use some thick foam. Fill each Ziploc bag with 10 pounds of sand. I use 1 gallon Ziploc bags so it fit perfectly. And then squeeze all the air out of the bag. Take the duct tape and wrap it around the Ziploc bag. Pay attention to make sure that all the corners are sealed. We don't want any sand to come out later on. Then I put some of the towels at the bottom of the bag, or the foam, whichever one you choose to use, and then place my first sandbag at the bottom, and then took some fabric and shoved it down around the edges of the sandbag. I took the broom handle and used that to push the fabric down around the edges of the sandbags. This is a 6-foot bag, so it's pretty tall, so I needed to use a ladder. Repeat the process till you get to the top of the bag. Then put down your foam or towel and then zip the top of the bag up. I went out into the garage and located the stud in the ceiling that I want to mount the bracket to. Then I drilled 1/2-inch pilot holes to make it easier when I ratchet into the wood. Here's what it looks like when it's installed. It's pretty sturdy. I was unable to use the spring because it made the bag lay on the floor. I'd have to have a higher ceiling to use it. It's just a little too long, as you can see. If I had a shorter bag, it would work. So that's how I filled and hung this bag. I will leave in the description area links to the products that I bought in order to do the job. I hope this video was useful to you. Please like and subscribe, and thanks.